Welcome back, everyone. Let's just dive right into this explainer, because today we are unpacking a truly fascinating philosophical text. It completely challenges how we measure success, happiness, and our overall impact on the world. It's kind of like a cosmic journey into self-mastery that asks us to just completely strip away all that external noise and focus intensely inward. We're going to be looking at the transformative power of self-growth, awareness, and awakening. And honestly, by the end of this, the way you view your own daily progress might just be changed forever.
So, let's start off with a really profound question. Who is your true competition? We live in a society that is literally obsessed with external validation. You know what I mean? We're constantly checking the scoreboards, whether that's comparing bank accounts, job titles, or just doom scrolling through someone else's highlight reel online. But our source material today poses a radical shift in perspective. It challenges us to let go of those external meters and measures. It basically asks us to look in the mirror and realize that the only person we are ever truly up against is ourselves.
Section 1. The Trap of Comparison and Why External Measures Fail Us. This is where things get super interesting, because it illustrates exactly what is at stake when we talk about awareness. The text points out that a single person lacking awareness can use all of their power and focus to guide an entire land toward war and fire. I mean, that is the terrifying, destructive potential of an unawakened mind. But the beautiful part? That exact same power, that exact same attention and focus, when it's harnessed by an awakened mind, can be used to rebuild and flourish a whole land. It goes to show that our internal state of awareness directly dictates the external impact we have on the world around us. Moving right along to Section 2. The illusion of possession and the absolute emptiness of external goals. Okay, be honest with yourself for a second. Have you ever worked incredibly hard to acquire something you desperately wanted, only to finally get it and feel, well, absolutely nothing? Maybe you were even bored with it a day later. Actually, scratch that. Sometimes it's literally just minutes later. The text defines this as hollowness. It warns that if you possess something that isn't your heart's true desire, it doesn't bring peace. It actually bothers you further. The exact moment you achieve that mismatched external goal, its superficial emptiness is just instantly revealed. It's a really fascinating psychological trap of chasing things outside of our own internal evolution. Which brings us perfectly to Section 3, Breaking Your Own Records, the ultimate metric for success. You see, trying to break someone else's record is a guaranteed recipe for misery. As the text breaks it down, you usually simply cannot do it, and even if you do somehow pull it off, the victory is totally hollow. But there is a totally different way to approach this. Think about Olympic runners. They are trained to race against the clock, right? Not the person in the next lane. If you strive to be the best version of your past self, acting exactly like that runner racing only their own personal best, you guarantee daily success and fortune. The only person you gotta be today is the person you were yesterday. So, to achieve this kind of daily fortune, your criteria in life has to strip away all that noise and focus entirely on these core pillars. Your own growth, your own evolution, your own improvement, your own feeling, and ultimately becoming your highest self. You have to throw away any other yardstick you might be holding. You just do not compare yourself to others in any aspect. Instead, you dedicate your energy purely to these internal metrics of personal evolution. Now for Section 4, Finding Inner Tranquility, the Core of True Joy. I want you to really absorb this realization because the phrasing here is so deliberate and absolutely crucial. Quote, "If you do not find tranquility, security, joy, and happiness within your own being, nothing on the outside will ever make you happy, satisfied, or fortunate." Think about that. How often are we at war with ourselves while trying to conquer the outside world? Without that internal friendship and reconciliation with yourself, the whole shebang of external accumulation means absolutely nothing. And that leads us to our final part, Section 5, Becoming a Radiant Beacon and the Cosmic Impact of One Awakened Mind. This quiet, deeply personal act of breaking your own records eventually creates this incredible multiplier effect. The text states that the potential of just one awakened individual transforms into the energy and potential of 100 or even 1,000 people. Let's put that into perspective. When you find inner joy and focus purely on your own evolution, your personal energy scales up exponentially. You carry the focus and the raw power of 1,000 unawakened minds. By doing this quiet internal work, you become a radiant beacon. The text leaves us with this gorgeous imagery. You become like a lamp, shedding light, brightness, and hope not only to your immediate surroundings, but to the far distances. Your internal growth isn't just nice poetry, it's a real practical outcome. It doesn't just heal you, it illuminates the cosmos around you and brings life to entire lands.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a final thought to carry with you out into the vast universe today. What will your light illuminate today? Seriously, drop the external measures. Stop scrolling through someone else's highlight reel. Find that deep friendship with yourself, go break your own record today, and let that energy multiply 1,000 times over. Thanks for joining me on this one, and I'll see you next time.